So I wake up at 2 in the morning, right? There's a big light going on in my room. What is it? It's my Wii U gamepad. It's lighting up. I'm like, what's it lighting up for? Is it Animal Crossing City Festa crap? Is it more Smash DLC? Is it, I don't even know. Is it an ad for some stupid indie game? No. It was an ad for a glorious title that has been getting absolutely stellar reviews called Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. So naturally, I get up out of bed at 4 in the morning, turn on my Wii U, and I start downloading it. So you've probably heard recently over the weekend about Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, and if you haven't, well, when I said it had stellar reviews, I meant that it had some of the worst reviews for a Nintendo game in the past couple of years. It is apparently terrible. It is lacking so much, and because I pride myself in playing games and spending way too much money on games that are complete trash so I can entertain the internet, I decided to buy this. On first look, Mario Tennis is a very pretty game. It's got great-looking grass, great-looking characters, great-looking tennis rackets, a 2D audience, but I mean, hey, there's surely more content to this game than just that, correct? Of course there is. Mario Tennis Ultra Smash's main mechanics that adds to the Mario Tennis franchise include the mode Mega Battle, where you guessed it, you just become big, and the Ultra Smash, which is just a variation of the skill shots that now are more powerful? And here we get to, I guess, my first problem with the game, which is, why am I getting big? I mean, I guess they wanted to freshen it up, but I can't understand why people would enjoy this. I guess I'm a little biased since I'm one of the people that plays Smash without items and goes to tournaments, but I can't understand why the random mechanic of becoming large is appealing. Like, is it a Japanese thing? Am I missing something? Because, like, the only image I have in my head right now is just the Mario board meeting together, saying, alright, we need new Mario Tennis, what are we gonna do this time? And you got little Joe, first day on the job, the intern. He's like, well, I mean, we could make him get big. And Miyamoto just stares at the guy down for about 5 seconds and goes, this man's a goddamn genius. Next thing you know, little Joe, the intern, is now a full-time employee at Nintendo of Japan, and he is now making the greatest game to ever grace the Wii U console, Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. And after Mega Battles, that's it. This is the main menu of the game right here. We can see that we have Mega Battles, the big square in the top left. We have Mega Ball Rally, which I'll show you later. We have Amiibo Exhibition, which I will also show you later. Don't worry, it's not just Mega Battles, just kidding, it is. And we have Standard Battles. So you might see already how this game might be taken as having a lack of content, but let's get into the nitty-gritty now of what happened here. So the first thing I'm going to show is the character select screen. Now at first everything looks fine, right? You just got a bunch of classic Mario characters, but here's the issue. Every single render of these characters in the select screen, mind you, is a render that you can find on Google Images from 2006, except for Donkey Kong, because Donkey Kong got a new one for whatever reason. I can't tell you why, but every other one is an old one. They couldn't even put them in tennis costumes. I mean, yes, that can be getting a little bit picky, but come on, this is your big new game. This is the biggest game that's coming to Wii U this Christmas, besides maybe Xenoblade, which doesn't even appeal to most kids anyway. And so you gotta make that a little bit better. Okay, let's get into some complaints about just the gameplay of Mega Battles. So, Mega Battles is nothing interesting. You get the same shots, you get the same exact skills. The game literally becomes just a game of rock, paper, scissors, but let's remove scissors from the equation and just make it rock and paper. The giants in this case are paper, and the little people are rock. If you are a giant, you are going to beat the little person. If you are a little person, you are going to lose to the giant. It's just that simple. The next major complaint of the game is the online portion. Now, this game is advertised as being able to play with your friends, except that you cannot do that. All you can do is search for random matches in either doubles or singles. At least you can change what kind of mode you want to play, but even then, you can't play with your friends. Actually, let me take that back. You can play with your friends. You just have to randomly matchmake with them, which is exactly how an online service should work. Yes, Nintendo, that is how it works. Okay, so, to test this little idea I guess they had, to randomly match up with your friends, which I guess is the only way you're supposed to do it. So I took it upon myself to do a little experiment for Nintendo. I looked at the #1 most common name in the world, which happens to be Muhammad. My idea is, if I can find another Muhammad on matchmaking, then I guess it should work that I can find my friend on matchmaking if we try to coordinate together. So I went and just played a bunch of matches until I could find a Muhammad. And let me tell you, I did not find another Muhammad, so I am led to believe by what I have coined as the Muhammad experiments that Nintendo's plan did not work correctly. I cannot play with my friends. The next game mode is Volley Challenge, where you just work together with a CPU to try to get the most volleys possible. The only fun that I found in this mode is just ruining the game as quick as possible so I can get this over with. It's more fun than the actual intention of the game mode. The last main game mode is the Amiibo thing, where you can make your Amiibo. In this case, I have Rosalina. You can team up with it and train it and play tennis with it against just a bunch of enemies, go on a win streak or whatever. And so I thought this game mode might be interesting, fun to train my Amiibo. It'll be fun, you know? But nope, it is just Mega Battle. It's just Mega Battle, that's it. Usually it's 2 against 1 as well. It's like, okay, how am I supposed to lose? Now, the only positive that I found for this game, the only true fun that I felt made my purchase somewhat worth it, is the simple battle mode, which you're watching right now. It just removes all the bullcrap. There's no more Mega Mushrooms. There's no more, like, super shots, Ultra Smashes. Excuse me, that's the name of the game. How could I forget? And all these other things, and it is just basic tennis. You just have to outskill the opponent. It's literally just the old Mario Tennis from the GameCube. But now it's $50 because the other game modes are trash. This is the extent of what you're going to be playing in this game if you buy it. This is the only enjoyable part of the game. Overall, with this game, I like to compare it to the Mona Lisa. It's a masterpiece, a beautiful work of art. But take the Mona Lisa and remove everything about it, so now you just have a blank white canvas. And then throw some pretty colors on it, which in this case represent the beautiful graphics. And then don't put the Mona Lisa back on it. Now, you just have this big splash of color. Some hipsters might enjoy it, but if you're a common person with common sense, you will think, that is not the Mona Lisa, that is just a splash of color. That is just a piece of crap. Mario Tennis Ultra Smash is the Mona Lisa without the Mona Lisa.